How do the different members of your family support you?
As in with Dad going to school or life in general?
Really life in general, and also, if your dad, I know he helps you with the marching band, and maybe you want to talk a little bit about that because I saw the video and that's pretty cool how, he does all the pivots and he has to learn the routine. So, I know that that's one family member, but how many people are in your family and how do they?
Of course, my mom and two younger brothers, Jesse and Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, my family has been absolutely wonderful. Like when my parents knew what they were dealing with at my birth, they made it a point that they weren't going to shelter me in the house. They were going to take me places and have me meet people and have people meet me and. That's been great. They've also given me the courage, if I'm looking at an obstacle that
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to conquer, not to just say I can't, but try it maybe 2 or 3 times to make sure, I mean, granted there are some things that I can't do, but
Right.
try it a few times before you realize that no means no. And of course, my dad going to classes with me has been quite a blessing. In elementary, middle, and high school, I had a vision teacher and who taught me Braille and made sure I had all my assignments in Braille. And I also had an instructional assistant who was basically my eyes and legs throughout the day, got me to classes and kind of told me what was going on. And I know that the Disabilities Resource Center at the University of Louisville could provide somebody as well, but really I think Dad going to classes with me was the best way we could go in case, because he knows, I guess, better than anybody what I would need, what would help me most, whereas if I got someone else and, something came up, maybe I wouldn't be able to help them get me what I need.
Yeah. Has anyone in or outside of your family ever tried to hint at or tell you that you couldn't do or achieve something? Now, I get the feeling your family's never done that, but has anyone ever outside of your family?
I can't really say I've, granted there might have been some people like that, but honestly I can't really recall any that... everyone, for the most part, has been encouraging. If I want to achieve a goal, they give me the courage to go at it until I achieve that goal.
Yeah, it sounds like you've had so much amazing support, and and I'm sure it's part of just your being as well. But it sounds like that all of this support that you've received is the reason why you are so successful with everything you do and your positive attitude and
well, I think support is one thing. Imagine if my parents had kept me sheltered, said I was blind, I was unable to walk, and dwelt on that, I'd probably make excuses that I can't do something because I'm blind or I can't walk or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure that happens to many people with disabilities, and
that's true.
They don't have that internal support, and so that's why I really enjoy this class that I'm taking because we as teachers also have that ability to inspire and to let people know that there's nothing that can stop you.
That is true. I've had lots of wonderful teachers throughout my school that have given me the courage to work hard and achieve what I want to achieve.
So, what would you like to do once you graduate, and when do you graduate?
I will graduate in December of this year, this December.
Oh.
Yay.
Yay.
And,
Congratulations.
Right. Thank you. And being a Spanish major, I might pursue a career perhaps as a a Spanish interpreter and eventually an international ambassador to a Spanish-speaking country.
Nice.
Or, of course, thank you. Of course, that might not work out. I might pursue a career perhaps in music as a recording artist, or maybe continue with my dad as a speaker and performer. But I'd really like to be a game show host.
Ah, really?
Yes.
That's awesome. What kind of game? What kind of game shows do you watch now? Or what are your favorites?
Just about anything, from the modern ones of today to even the old classics of the 70s and 80s, and maybe even go so far as the 50s.
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of game shows when I was younger.
Yeah,
and I don't...
good stuff.
Yeah, they are fun. Oh, and so I just want to end with Patrick, what are you most proud of in your life?
What am I most proud of in my life? This interview with you.
And I think it went really well. I mean, I think you gave me so much great information and really good insight. And yeah.
Thank you very much. I hope it helps.
I know it will. Every student is choosing a different type of diverse student that we might meet in our classrooms. And we're going to look at each other's projects and see, it's going to be helpful for us in the future to really make sure that everybody has, equal opportunity for, education. And so I really appreciate you talking with me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And I'd actually like to go back to one of the other questions. I just thought of something that might help back to the question about what teachers can do to help someone that's visually impaired. I'm sure you probably do this anyway, is to plan classes in advance and let them know, what books they might need so that they can be prepared for class and be able to hand in assignments on time.
Right. Are your textbooks, do you get textbooks in Braille at all?
I can get textbooks in Braille. I used to get them. There's an organization called Recording for the Blind and Dyslexic that records books, and there's a national headquarters. There's also, I think you can also have local ones in certain areas. Ours in Kentucky closed not too long ago, unfortunately. But I can also get them in a format to read on the computer. The JAWS can read the books to me, but that's, to tell the truth, kind of difficult, kind of a challenge, because I think what you have to do in order to get the book in that format is, let the publishers know that you have to buy the book, and then let the publishers know that you've purchased it, and
right.
Then. And by the time you get the book on CD, you'll be 2 or 3 weeks into the class. So, right now, what we do is some of the people that worked at the Recording for the Blind and Dyslexic in Kentucky have moved to this new digital recording studio, and Dad will order the actual textbook online and then send it to that studio for some wonderful volunteers to record the text onto CD.
Oh, that's great. That's great that there's those resources out there.
Yes, and another great piece of technology I have as well that can work for books or even handouts is I think the proper name for it is Extreme Reader. And what you do is you put a piece of text onto it, and it'll scan that text and then read it out loud.
Oh, I saw something I did see that I think I saw that online somewhere. And they did a demonstration, and that was really cool. And you're right, for handouts and stuff like that, that would be really helpful.
Yes, it's been quite a blessing.
So you do have one of those?
Yes, I do, and it's been wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, I really enjoyed speaking with you, and I will keep in touch with you via email, and I'd like to show you the the finished project. So I'll be in touch with you about that for sure.
Yeah, sounds good. I look forward to seeing it.
Okay. Well, Patrick, thanks again, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. It was a pleasure, and you too.
Okay, take care.
Thank you. God bless.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Ciao.
Ciao.